Hey guys, how's it going? We're in Key Largo, Florida with Hop Along Charters. I'm Tony with Jyg Profishing. Welcome back to our channel. We arrived at our first spot. Today's an exploratory day. We're trying all the new products, all the new rod. We're gonna get tight and we're gonna see what happens today.
I'm gonna be fishing on the boat as well. And we're gonna have a little competition going on here. So we'll see what happens. Always super excited to get down here. Every time we come down here with Captain Dallas, it's a phenomenal day. And hopefully the weather is with us and we can pull this one out.
So basically me and Dallas was talking about two different type of fisheries. Like where I'm at, our current's screaming at 5 knots of current right now. And here we was talking about 2.5 to 3 knots is screaming current for him down here in Key Largo. So it's really cool to see two different fisheries when we're only 2 hours away. So that's what we've been talking about. We're making our drops right now. We're working the bottom, we're working the water column, and we're going over some great stuff. So now we need the fish to cooperate. We'll see what happens. On the upswing, when I was pulling up on it to move the jig to pitch it, he bit it and just went straight back to the bottom. So now we're in fighting mode, pointing the rod at the fish and just turning the handle. Yeah, the strike kills it, especially the new one, the crackle. Oh yeah, the crackle. 240 feet. Oh, head shakes, head shakes. Got color, got color.
Oh no, slippery.
Big slippery. That's probably the biggest one we caught.
So Tony just caught the first fish of the day. It was a little predictable because he was using our strike jig, so the current is a little high, and also we are backing into it with the boat. So I was using a 220 gram wild, what is a jig for low current. So I actually swapped it because I can see Tony how he's fishing more comfortable and it's getting more bottom time. And we'll see how it goes, but again, I said it over and over, this is all about making the right decisions at the right time. You know, if you see your buddy next to you is hooking fish on a specific jig. Ooh, you're almost out of bite. On a specific jig, you know, listen, watch, and like, oh my gosh, you see that? That's what I'm talking about right there. That was a bite. Oh, there it is, there it is. Fish on, fish on. Oh no! Lost it. Lost it. He's on. He's on. Gonna redrop.
So George was getting hit and bit. I got hit. Fish moved to him. He hooked up, and I kept hitting the bottom. Kept hitting the bottom. Like there's a fish here. He hit it on the way down, and then I got hooked up and I'm pinned. And here we go. Up she comes. Got color. I got hit once or twice, and then George got hit. He got pinned. He was coming up with it. He lost his. I dropped mine straight back down after I got hit twice, and then I finally hooked up and got him in the boat. A good sized mutton, but I don't think he's gonna keep. So we're doing a release tool since this fish is blown up because it came up so deep. So we're gonna put him in the mouth, release it, and it's set for how deep, Dallas? 100 feet. So we're gonna send this guy down 100 feet. So here we go. And what it is when the fish goes down, the atmospheric pressure of the water would squeeze all the air out of it that he blew up with coming up. So that's what we're doing, saving a fish.
So I just got crushed on the way down. Oh, a kingfish. Maybe a bonita, I don't know. Got a fish. This didn't even make it to the bottom, just crushed it. Probably a bonita. Yeah, bonita. All right, guys. A little bonita here. We're gonna keep these. He actually, Dallas runs a regular charter business as well, so he can get some bait out of this guy. Just on the drop, we just reset it, drove my jig down, and something picked it up and 30 seconds later, bonito. Pay for dollars.
Thank you, good sir.
All right, let's get down there. Beauty of slow jigging. Say it over and over. You never know what you're gonna catch. You know when. You don't know when. You know, it's just like, I was just talking with Connor that is behind the camera. I'm saying like, get ready because you are in perfect peace, and all of a sudden the storm hits and like everybody's hooked up, you know? So we just love it, you know?
Yep, I'm on, guys. So it's a good thing to communicate with everybody in the boat and tell them what you did so we could pass it on to everybody else so everybody else can hook up. Team efforts, my man. It's a little early to tell. It's digging. So yeah, 240 foot of water-ish. I got color.
Oh!
A big
Smoking the toros!
Toro! Good sized Toro. Yeah. Great color. I think the real name is Glass Eye Toros is the correct name for it. Yep. And they're really good to eat. So my setup, guys, was a power light with any jigger run you want. Mine's is a Ocean Jigger HD with a Strike Crackle 240. So this is a really good jig for a higher current like we're having today. So it cuts through the water better, it sinks faster, and it's be able to get it off the bottom and then hook up. Guys, it's a good idea to change the cadence. You know, just don't get in the same rhythm. You know, you drop to the bottom and you're like, same rhythm. See, there he is, see? There he is. There you go. That's a real one. It's all about the cadence, guys. I was just talking about it. He's on. Doubles.
As well.
Yeah, buddy. So point the rod down, fish. We're tangle up here, nice and easy, under and over. Yep,
We're
yep,
fine,
yep,
we're
yep.
fine. I got a tuna.
Let's point the rod tip down and reel. The rod moves the jig. The reel fights the fish. It's probably the best way to tell people how you do it. We got a double hook up. I'm hooked up. George is hooked up on the other side. I got some color here. Ah, yeah. All right, guys, I was talking about the cadence, how changing it be cadence, and this is exactly what happened. This guy hit it. We brung him up, and it's red grouper, delicious, great eating, great fighting. Some of the most fun you ever will have, slow pitch jigging. So we was finishing up my piece of my grouper that I caught, and look what George caught. He brung it in, landed it on the boat while we were finishing up. George, what do you got here?
Well, this is my biggest AP. I mean, what a beast. I hooked this thing right after you. I thought I had a tuna first, then I thought it turned into a shark, and then he showed up as an AP. So this is just the greatest surprise. My biggest AP, that highlighter 240, just gets it done every time.
It does, man.
This is gonna wrap up the first part of our day here in Key Largo. We're actually gonna change the strategy now. We're gonna go a little deeper. This is a pretty good catch to wrap the first part. Stay tuned. Second part coming up in a couple days. And let's keep it going.
Think deeper.
You catch a trophy fish like this, you gotta take care of it. See this thing here? I'm gonna throw in that ice. Make sure the whole body. Look at how big that AP is right there. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. And we'll see you guys at the dock with these fish as well. But like, here's another little red grouper that Tony just caught. And we caught like 6 of these guys, like the most beautiful meat that you can have. So we got dinner for sure. Now we'll see what happened on the deep.